What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is John and this is John Paul Investing. Today we were going to talk about NNDM stock and figure out why exactly it is that a lot of us believe this stock is going to be a lot more valuable than it is right now in terms of stock price. I believe that this company will be, possibly a $100 billion company in the next 10, maybe 15 years. Those are entirely arbitrary numbers, but I'm trying to put a figure out there so you guys have an idea of how much bigger I think they will be than they are right now. Now, I want to remind you guys that I have a free newsletter that you can sign up for. I already released the first episode of the newsletter. Go ahead and subscribe and check that out. I think it's going to provide a lot of value to a lot of you guys who are watching my videos. You can also get up to 2 free stocks using the WeBull link in the description as well. All you have to do is open an account with them and deposit $100 and you will get up to 2 free stocks absolutely free. It is an affiliate link, so you will also help out the channel as well. So again, go ahead and check out those links. I hope you guys get a ton of value from it. So if you guys haven't already heard about this, NNDM recently announced a collaboration with, I'm probably going to butcher this, so please forgive me, Fraunhofer Institute to develop the next generation of 3D printing systems. So without having to read this entire press release, what they are, their specialty or focus is on the research and development of issues related within the manufacturing industry, which is exactly what NNDM is doing. They so far have an annual research budget of around $2.8 billion, which is a ton of money compared to NNDM, which is spending right now, they've been spending around, $2 to $3 million quarterly on research and development. They are planning to increase this research and development budget because they have all of this money that they're sitting on, almost $1.5 billion of cash as of March 2021. This is a little closer to $1.4 billion right now, but still a lot of money. They're expected to increase this by an order of magnitude, or at least 10 times. So over the last 6 years, they've spent $50 million. Maybe over the next 6 years, they'll spend maybe $500 million. In this case, they will be assisted with this German company. Under the 2-year collaboration plan, NNDM and Fraunhofer IPA will focus on the research and development within the field of autonomous fabrication of electromechanical systems based on 3D freeform printing and the highest precision 3D assembly technologies. The outcomes of this collaboration should benefit NNDM's customers, given the insights that will be generated and incorporated into what is already uniquely possible with NNDM's Dragonfly additive manufacturing system. This trust or brain trust between them will allow both parties to instantly analyze and improve processes by sharing ideas, data, and expertise as NNDM develops the next generation of 3D inkjet printing with the goal of creating newer and better processes and integrations for the ultra-accurate printing of new HiPEDs, which are high-performance electronic devices. NNDM is a valued and trusted partner, and we are very excited to begin this new partnership. Yoav Stern added that they are very pleased to have the opportunity to cooperate and learn from these world-class engineers and scientists at Fraunhofer IPA. We can learn from both their success and failures while contributing our expertise and knowledge as we work together to build an eco-friendly and intelligent distributed network of additively manufacturing, self-learning, and self-improving machines, which will deliver a superior return on investment to their owners as well as to NNDM shareholders and other stakeholders. So essentially what they're doing, guys, is they are getting a factory that is going to take up thousands of square feet and putting it within this little box right here, which they call the Dragonfly LDM Pro. They are dematerializing the manufacturing process to the best of their ability right now, and their goal is to hopefully be able to construct a factory within a 6 by 3 by 6 feet tall cube. So the same way Instagram, YouTube, WhatsApp, Spotify, LinkedIn, the iCloud dematerialized, video, phone calls, music, text, photos, NNDM is going to dematerialize the manufacturing process from a giant warehouse or factory to a simple, easy to transport box. The printing industry has been evolving. This is not a space that is supposed to be stagnant and there's only one process that you're supposed to follow and this is the only process that you do. No, this is a technology. You're supposed to innovate and improve processes so that way you can make things faster, more efficiently, and hopefully a lot more cost effective. So from 1907 to 1950, 1965, it started out with huge warehouses to do very simple things. If you compare them to today's standards, But, you know, as time has progressed, the machines have gotten more compact, a lot better, more efficient, take up less space, though they still require a lot of manpower. As you can see in these photos, there's people in all of these essentially maintaining the machines. Here we have these two machines that were allegedly commercial failures. They made progress, but they didn't really make it to market, so it doesn't really do us any good there. Of course, there's innovation within printers, but, you know, this is all for, you know, labels and photos, whatever, but not really the 3D additive manufacturing process that Nano Dimension is envisioning today. So using that inkjet technology, they're able to simplify the old process of 3D printing circuit boards from, you know, a plethora of steps. We're talking over 70 steps required to make a printed circuit board using the analog traditional method. They're able to simplify this in just to a few steps. If you look down here on the bottom left, CAD preparation to the AME process to electrical testing to the proof of concept, I think that's what it says, and then implementing the technology and shipping it out and, you know, getting it out where it needs to be. So this is a video from 2018, I believe on the first iteration of the Dragonfly LDM printer. It's packed with multiple layers of electronic paths for, you know, these currents to go through. I'm not exactly sure how printed circuit boards work and communicate between, you know, points, but I know that there is a ton of detail within this board, and you will see it in this video. Do keep in mind this video is 3 years old.
And so tell us about this. This is a multi-layer. Tell us the spec. Do you know the exact tech specs?
Not off the top of my head, no.
But it's at least multi-layer board.
Yep, so you do up to 16 layers. So it's a twin ink system with dielectric ink and silver conductive ink, and it just prints basically a layer at a time. So dielectric and then the silver conductive. For printing, say, a through hole, you just don't print. So you print around it.
So right now, Nano stock price is around $6 per share. As we saw from the first rally in May of last year, it flew from around $1 up to $5 in stock price. I think that the market is going to bring us back down to around $5, guys. Now, some might see this as a good thing, some might see this as a bad thing. If you are a short-term speculative trader, this probably is not going to be a very good thing if you just opened a long position on this. The market's been cooling off for at least 6 months now, since February. So we're talking 7 months that the market has just continued trending lower. So I think at some point, you know, price action is king, in my opinion. Once we hit $5 and we see some increasing volume and it starts to push up again, I think that'll prime us for another bull run, and I think that the next immediate price targets are going to be between $9 and $12 per share in Nano Dimension stock price. Now, I cannot tell you when exactly that would happen, but if we saw it somewhere around Christmas time or maybe first quarter of next year, I would not be very surprised to see the stock price, you know, above $10 around that time. Now, if you're looking for, you know, shorter term positions in this stock and are looking for support, our first major support levels are going to be around $5.50 and $5. So you just have to figure out how low would you like to go, how cheap is cheap enough for you. If we're going based on the balance sheet and, you know, book value on the stock, we're looking at closer to around $5.50 per share at intrinsic value. Anything below maybe $5 at this point is going to be some arbitrage within the stock price, because you would essentially be getting it cheaper than the cash they have available per share on the balance sheet. What I mean by that is if you get, you know, $1.4 billion and divide that into 250 million shares outstanding, you come around to around $5 and some change. So if you can buy it cheaper than that, you're essentially trading the cash from your pocket for the cash in their pocket. But the difference is the cash in their pocket comes with the company. So that is also something to consider. Now, the stock I wanted to talk about that I think could be on a really nice run up here shortly or pretty soon, this stock might be Jupiter Wellness, and I actually opened a position in this company because I wanted to take a more speculative short-term position. I usually don't do it, but there's just too many factors here that I think would be indicative of this kind of running up in terms of price action. We had price, you know, gap down and fall. $5 to under $2 is, you know, an 80% drop in price. What I'm expecting to happen is that this gap right here, at least up to around $2.70, might close. So around $2.70, I expect to cover a lot of my position, or, you know, sell some of my position. and to let the rest run, just because at that point I should recoup a lot of my initial investment. At some point it could, you know, run beyond $3, but at that point I would already be mostly out of the position, and anything I keep in here would essentially be you know, just a position that I have open just to, you know, capitalize on some gains. This company, Jupiter Wellness, is a company that was bought by this other company called Vinco Ventures, or BBIG stock, which is another company that has been running up pretty hard as of recent. A lot of guys are speculating that this is going to be the next short squeeze stock. I don't think it's anywhere on the caliber of like AMC or GME at all by any means. People don't like when I say that, but you know, the truth hurts sometimes. The market doesn't care about your feelings, honestly. But besides that, BBIG did buy some stock in Jupiter Wellness. So I think that they have some, you know, material interest in that company doing well, and I don't think they would have bought it if they were going to do bad. And those points converging with the positive price action that I see for, you know, potential upside movement just made it a lot easier for me to buy that stock and just kind of hold on to it and just wait for it to correct in price again, hopefully back up to, you know, close to $3. But pretty much, I think the market has been cooling off for enough time to where a lot of the growth stocks that we like to invest in are going to have their moment to run up again. Will it be a sustained movement? I'm not entirely sure. It all depends, again, on price action. On top of price action, we also have to take a look at monetary policy. As long as interest rates are low and real rates of return are, you know, negative, there's no better place to put your money than in equities or in real estate or commodities. And if you guys want to talk about commodities, Bitcoin, as you guys can see in the book, is my favorite. That is topic for a different video. But anyways, guys, that is it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, all I ask is that you hit that like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm, and I would appreciate it a whole lot. And while you're down there, go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell notification to get notified when I make videos just like this one. That's all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.